I don't know if you guys remember or if you've seen the last video. You see me mention the lake when there wasn't much stuff on the lake in the last video. But now that we have had some colder temperatures and we're getting close to our annual carnival event that we have every year, got a lot of stuff on the lake now. Pretty cool. Look, there's even some Jeep. There's a Jeep. There's a truck. $157. That hurts. Hi, can I get a large dark roast double with a Bailey shot?
For sure.
Roast beef craveable.
Yep.
And wedges with chipotle.
Unfortunately, our wedges are now still 11.
Okay, I'll just get a hash brown then.
Yeah. Anything else?
That's it.
You can try that.
Thank you. I am late. Alrighty, so we are finally on the highway and I am running late today. I was supposed to leave at 8 o'clock in the morning and we're leaving at 11. So, not good. Hopefully the guy I'm meeting down there waits for me because we're supposed to go to the Toronto Auto Show and meet up to go see that today. I won't get into Barrie where I'm meeting him around, looks like about 10 to 5 now, so hopefully he's willing to wait that long. If not, I'll be going to the auto show by myself, I guess, but yep. I will check in a bit. Just wondering, we're getting close to North Bay, Ontario. Does anybody remember that lives in this area or has ever been in this area before? Remember what building or facility, I should say, used to be here? Used to be way back there. There's a bunch of trees in there now. It's all grown in now. The road used to be here somewhere to get in, but let me know in the comments if you know what's back there or what used to be back there. Just north of North Bay.
Well, anyway, we have to get going. Robin has an appointment. Oh, no. All right, I'll hear. Oh, it's the famous actor Nick Nolte. What's up, Nick?
Hi, Howard. I love stinky tits. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, see, we got a lot of guys like that kind of stuff.
And just like that, we are arriving in North Bay, Ontario. And just a fun fact, before I moved to Cochrane, I actually used to live here. And I will show you guys where I used to go to school. It'll be right down here. And it used to be called J.W. Trussler Public School, right there. That is where I went to school with as a kid. Now, I believe it is a apartment building. Finally made it on the divided highway, just south of North Bay. Around where I live up north, there's no highways like this, which most of you watching this probably are used to highways like this, which I'm really jealous because they're a lot safer and they're a lot more efficient. The other highway that I was just driving on for the past 3.5 hours is very dangerous. Lots of transport trucks, semi-trucks, whatever you want to call them. And I'll throw up a picture on the screen. It's actually my YouTube banner. Like, stuff like this happens all the time, especially with the new with the truck drivers. We get a lot of new truck drivers being hired, and they're not used to the inclement weather conditions in Canada, and especially Northern Ontario. And we see a lot of trucks in the ditches now, and we have an increasing amount of fatalities on our highways now. And yeah, I just don't like driving that highway. The traffic every year seems to be getting worse, more traffic, and yeah, these highways here is just double. The divided highways are amazing. You know, when I get down south a little bit more than what I am now, when the traffic starts picking up when I get closer to Toronto, it's not going to be very nice. I mean, if you're living down in Toronto, I'm sure you're used to the traffic like that, but for me, I don't like that amount of traffic. So that's the only good thing about living up north, is you don't have to get stuck in traffic.
Highway 11 south.
Speed check ahead just popped up. Kind of speeding a little bit, 20 over. But we've got, I believe, a couple more hours to go, and make an okay time. And check into the hotel in Barrie. We were 2:08 for hours, 2 hours and 8 minutes left. Check into the hotel, and then maybe meet up with my buddy Alex and go from there. Check out some cool cars, which I'm gonna film. I'm excited to see the new Ford F-150 Tremor, which I'm driving right now, but the 2024 model. I'm excited to see that, and I'm excited to see the new OPP Hummer electric vehicle. So yeah, we'll just keep on going, keep on trucking, and we'll check back in a little bit later on.
Invincible.
Alrighty, we have finally made it to Barrie. Can't wait to get to the hotel and check in and relax for a couple minutes, because I've been driving since like 10 in the morning and it is now 4:22. The sun is brighter than my future. Welcome to Barrie. Alrighty, finally arrived at the Allure Hotel here in Barrie on Fairview Road. Got a nice Tesla Model S beside us. And we'll do a lot of car spotting this weekend, because in Toronto, you're gonna see a lot of cool cars. Got a Mercedes, I believe that's a S, no, I wanna say S. Alrighty, we've made it to the room. Not as nice as Holiday Inn from our previous trip to Sault Ste. Marie. But it will do the trick. And now we're just waiting for my buddy to come pick me up. And we're off to the auto show in Toronto. It's my view. It's an interior view of the back of the hotel. Pool looks nice. Go for a swim later. And yeah, see ya in a bit. Alrighty, it is 3:02 a.m. And here is the meal for our second trip on the WhereTo channel. Popeyes. And I'm excited for this. Needs a good wash. Shit. All right, time to get coffee, fuel up, and get home. Alrighty, we are officially back on the highway northbound on 11, just north of Barrie. The weekend is complete. I'm sorry I didn't film much at the auto show. I did take lots of pictures though, so I'll throw those in the video somewhere if I haven't already. Had a good time with my buddy Alex, and now I'm on my way home. Got about a 2-hour drive till I get to North Bay, which might meet up with my dad to have lunch, show him the new truck, and yeah, got a little hack here for the steering assist with these Fords. They have this lane centering feature, which will keep you in between the lines, hands-free. But the thing with the system is, obviously, you're supposed to keep your hands on the wheel. Even half the time my hands are on the wheel, it'll pop up all the time saying keep hands on steering wheel all the time, and it's super irritating. So I just usually end up turning the feature off because it's just so annoying. Yeah, we'll check in a bit. Alrighty, this is about half an hour, 35 minutes north of Barrie, and the weather is starting to deteriorate here. Started seeing cars, southbound vehicles in the other lane coming towards us, having a bunch of snow on them, and all the front end of their car was frosted up and covered in snow and ice. And now I see why. There is a snow squall warning in effect, so that would make sense. Hopefully the weather doesn't get too much worse, but the highway is starting to deteriorate pretty fast now. Another one.
What do you want to say to Dad?
Highway is
It says, highway is fucked. Send it?
yes.
Done.
Alright guys, just an update. Highway's pretty right now. I just passed another accident, so 2 accidents that I've passed so far since I left Barrie. They didn't look too bad. I was actually on the second one. First one looked like a 2-vehicle accident, 1 car in the ditch and then another truck. And then the other one that I just passed, there was a couple of vehicles involved. I didn't really see how bad it was because I was really paying attention to the road, because all the cars were all backed up, and I finally just got around all of them. So because I don't feel like getting into a pileup today. And yeah, blowing snow. So I got around. Another reason I got around those cars, because it's a lot of blowing snow when you're near them, so now I can see a little bit better as well. But the truck's handling it really well. I got specifically winter tires for this truck because of this. The truck came with all-terrain tires, which are snow rated as well, but I don't know if they were as good as these winter tires that I have on the truck, so I got actual winter tires, and so far the truck's handling it really well. Hopefully this weather clears up soon, because I still got a long drive ahead of me. Alright, we are about 2 minutes from North Bay, just south of North Bay, and traffic is now at a standstill for some reason. Not sure exactly what's going on here. Might be an accident or something, but hopefully we're moving pretty soon. Yep, no idea what's going on up there. It's obviously something though.
In 8.3 kilometres, keep right onto McIntyre Street East.
That's to the list, if anybody. And I'm like, hey, I got 97 cats, 2 rabbits, and I'll have a chicken. And the dog, yeah. Benji. But it was actually good seeing you, Benji.
I almost rear-ended that guy.
No, you do.
Alrighty. Bladder light is on. Woo! Woo! Little slick here. Alrighty, I don't know how long this video is so far, but we are getting closer and closer to wrapping it up. We are almost back in town. Truck needs a good wash. She's pretty f***ing dirty. Let's go.
I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert. In every single train.
finally made it. All right, it is now 3 days past the day I got back home, so it is Wednesday, and I am overdue big time for a car wash. So we will hope nobody is in here, and we will get this thing washed. Just a little before and after. Actually doesn't look too bad on camera. But I actually haven't washed this thing since Sault Ste. Marie. So let's get this done. Alrighty, so the truck is officially washed, and I think it is time to wrap up this video now. I don't know how long it is, but it is probably pretty long. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching, and go ahead and suggest in the comments where you would like to see me go next, and any suggestions for the channel that you may have. I'm still pretty new to this. I'm used to doing a lot of gaming content and not daily vlogging type stuff. So there's definitely room for improvement, but I think that this is going to be exciting, and there's going to be a lot of cool stuff that I'm going to be able to film, and a lot of action potentially, because you never know what you're going to see on the highways, and you know, to wherever city I go to next, you never know what I'm gonna see. So all of that will be documented and made into a YouTube video. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Be sure to like, subscribe, and check out the other social media platforms that I have made, such as TikTok, Instagram, and that's about it. See ya.